With this session, we are going to differentiate metals and non-metals on the basis of their chemical properties. So here we are. First we discuss about nature of metal and non-metal. Metals are electropositive in nature, which is also called cations. Because metals, when they allow to take a part in chemical reaction, they always allow to give electron to other elements. That is why they call electropositive elements. But if we discuss about non-metals, non-metals are electronegative in nature, which is also called anions. Because whenever non-metals take a part in chemical reaction, they always allow to gain electron except hydrogen, because hydrogen is the only non-metal which is electropositive in nature. Rest of non-metals are electronegative in nature because they always ready to gain electron and called as anions. The next property is number of electron present in the outermost shell, which is also called valence shell. Metals have Some metals have 1 electron, some 2, some 3 electron in their valence shell. Because as in first property we discussed, metal are electropositive in nature. So they always allow to give electron to other element. They have less number of electron in their outermost shell. Due to this reason, they easily lose their electron and give to any other element. Because if they have less number of electron, so they require less amount of energy to lose electron. That is why metals are electropositive in nature. But if we discuss about non-metal, not in non-metal, in their valence structure cell, they have more electron, like 4 electron, 5, 6, 7 in their valence cell, except hydrogen, because hydrogen have only 1 electron in their outermost shell, and other non-metal have more electron. And due to this reason, because while giving electron they need more amount of energy, that is why non-metal always ready to gain electron to fulfill their valence shell with electron. The next property is based on reaction with oxygen. When any metal react with oxygen, it allowed to form metal oxide, which is basic in nature. So it's also called basic oxide. Like for example, magnesium, when react with oxygen, it allowed to form magnesium oxide and its nature become basic. So according to pH value, if we know according to pH value, the basicity nature is arise from more than 7 pH to pH value 14. So here metal whenever react with oxygen, it show the basic character. But if the same reaction we do with non-metals, when non-metal react with oxygen, they are allowed to form acidic oxide. Whenever any non-metal react with oxygen, its nature become acidic. Means its pH value it's become lower than 7, from 0 to 7. That the pH value is come in between this range. Like for example, carbon get combined with oxygen. Carbon is non-metal here, and when it get combined with oxygen, it produce carbon dioxide gas, which is acidic in nature. So this is the difference between metal and non-metal on the basis of reaction with oxygen. Now other properties. Reaction with water. When metal react with water, they always allowed to produce hydrogen gas. Metal plus water is allowed to form metal oxide, and hydrogen gas is liberated during this reaction. Some noble metals like copper, silver, and gold, they're not allowed to take a part in this reaction because they are stable in nature, they are noble metal, so that's why they are less reactive as compared to other metals. Like if we consider zinc, zinc is more reactive metal, so it can easily get combined with water and form zinc oxide and hydrogen gas liberated. Except noble metal, all the metals will take a part in this reaction. But if we discuss about non-metals, non-metals are not react with water. Like carbon, oxygen and other kind of non-metal if we discuss, they're not allowed to take a part in reaction with water. Then the next reaction is reaction with dilute acids. When metal react with dilute acids, they same as with water they allow to produce hydrogen gas. Like you can see, M represent metal here. When metal get combined with dilute acid, it allowed to produce its salt and hydrogen gas liberated. Like you can see, potassium, which is most reactive metal, when it get react with any dilute acid, is it hydrogen chloride we'll take here. When hydrogen chloric acid is going to combine with potassium, it produce potassium chloride as a salt and hydrogen gas liberated here. So this is a common reaction whenever any metal except noble metal like copper, silver and gold, they do not take a part in reaction because they are highly stable in nature and less reactive as well. Due to that, they not take a part in such reaction, but other metals like you can say sodium, potassium, lithium, these metals easily take a part in reaction and produce their salt and hydrogen gas is liberated here. But if the same reaction you perform with non-metal, non-metal do not allow to take a part in reaction with dilute acids. It's remain like itself, do not show any product formation during they get react with dilute acid. The next reaction is with base. When metal going to react with base, they are allowed to produce their salt, some kind of bases get formed, or the metals get remain to form their oxides form. But they also liberate hydrogen gas during this reaction. Like here, sodium hydroxide get react with zinc. This is base and this is our metal. And it allowed to produce sodium zincate, which is salt in nature. And hydrogen gas is liberated during this reaction. And if the same reaction you perform with non-metal, they are allowed to get react with base, but they do not produce hydrogen gas as a product. So these are the difference between metals and non-metals on the basis of their chemical property. With this note, we conclude the session. We'll see you in next session.